As we all know, the release of the iPhone every year has always been something spectacular. Apple has always made sure to release this to the world through a major announcement that the world will hear about, that everybody will talk about, in order to encourage pre-orders, having people flood to the market and looking for the product. Same thing every year over and over, and I believe the iPhone 11 will also be the same thing. We're a few months away from the release of the iPhone 11, and so far, a lot of people are very interested. This video, I'll be discussing everything we know so far, based on leaks, rumors, information on the web regarding the iPhone 11, the price, release date, what it will look like, the changes, and more. So the iPhone 11, as we know so far based on the information that we have online, it will be released in September 2019. However, unlike the previous years, we know that usually Apple will release their phones in early September, around that time. But it looks like this year, seems based on the information I've gathered, that it may be around the end, towards the end of September 2019. However, it doesn't matter what date that will be, the iPhone 11 is set to release this year before December. Based on leaks, we know we're not going to see any major change. I wish I could tell you that it's going to be something futuristic, that the iPhone 11 will be a folding phone, or it will carry 5G, or anything out of this world that will be mind-blowing that you couldn't even imagine. No, it's not going to be any of that. The iPhone 11 or 11 Max is not going to carry any of those futuristic set. However, the only main differences that we're looking here will be on the camera. The back of the phone will have a 3-camera set, really different. We've never seen anything like this on any iPhone before. It's not going to be anything budget price. However, how much exactly will the price be? Nobody knows. I can only speculate it will be around the same prices of the iPhone XS and XS Max like last year. So if that's the case, then get your wallet ready. Rumors are encouraging that Apple may remove the 3D Touch, its pressure-sensitive screen technology, from all the 2019 iPhone models. And the latest information we've gotten from Digitime, which cites industry sources for touch module manufacturers TPK and GIS, key Apple suppliers. The report claims that while Apple may remove 3D Touch sensor from all 2019 iPhone devices, these suppliers remain optimistic, and they said that orders for touch modules for legacy iPhone models as well as for new iPad and MacBook models will keep them busy in the second half of 2019. Though it still features on the iPhone XS and XS Max, it was excluded, as we know, from the XR, and based on the information so far, we know that the XR will also be getting a successor. And if I think about it, I believe that the 11 and 11 Max possibly will be carrying an OLED panel, just like the XS and XS Max, and the iPhone, of course, will be carrying the latest A13 chipset in it. Leaks are saying that the GPU is still far beyond any Android camps SoC, maintaining a 1-year advantage over everybody else. Based on the information that are coming in about the anticipated sales of the XS, XS Max, and XR, Apple hasn't been selling as many iPhones as they initially anticipated. So that means that this year they will have to do something really major or really mind-blowing or really important to encourage people to come back to Apple and buy the iPhones. Now, we've also seen people online hold apps that he has in his hand, but he's done a really good job with this. As you can see, he really replicated the cameras at the back of it. So as you see here, we have 3 colors, and that's good that he's done that, because based on the leaks we've gotten, we know that we're gonna have the gold, the black, and the silver. And he's replicated all 3 colors here, displaying the iPhone in his video, and he puts his WhatsApp information right there for everybody to see. But I believe this is somebody that was just having fun and putting this together, but I applaud him for what he's done. This is pretty impressive what he's done there. And as you can see, he has a notch. Okay, the camera provides a notch, which is sad because I personally love notchless phones, but that will give you a notch at the back, so when you put it down, you're gonna have that shakiness on the table. However, it's not a big deal based on what Apple might complement this phone with, and usually they do a good job at doing that. Now, will we have iOS 13 out of the box on this new iPhone 11? I don't know. but I'm pretty sure because iOS 13 is the new way Apple is pushing its phones now and releasing that to all the previous models, providing people with all the experience and everything iOS 13 can give you. So Apple is really trying to do something spectacular here with the iPhone 11. Now, of course, the third rear camera could also boost Apple's augmented reality vision. As we know, the CEO Tim Cook has consistently talked up about this AR on the iPhone and iPad. A depth-sensitive time of flight camera could just do that for them. Or, the iPhone 11 may also get an important increase in the battery life and the reverse wireless charging, just like what Samsung and Huawei and other major Android manufacturer phones have been doing. The only thing that Apple's version of this may be able to wirelessly charge a friend's iPhone or your Apple Watch or those type of things like that, and I'm pretty sure they will try to add something unique to it. As Apple, back in the days, what made Apple is Apple used to be that company that would bring groundbreaking releases to the world and everybody would jump on it and try to follow. So I am pretty confident that they have something up their sleeve. The other cool thing is we're seeing manufacturers release cases for the iPhone 11. Yep, we have a company here, Hightek, which is a huge case manufacturer, is selling the iPhone 11 case right here, as you can see, and you can pre-order this for $34.98, literally about $35. You can get this, and if they're doing this, and we know that this companies really will not be adventuring themselves selling this type of things if they weren't rock solid on what the iPhone will actually look like. And as you can see, they have all the designs right there. They're showing you everything and the different colors this case will have, and Hightek is pretty confident that this is what the iPhone 11 is going to look like. So if you're interested in purchasing the case, pre-ordering a case already for your iPhone 11, here's the place to go. You can buy this today and you'll have it. And so far, I'll tell you that all the different leaks have really been on point when it comes out to for new phone releases and different things, and this I believe will be the same. And besides the iPhone 11 or 11 Max, like I was saying earlier, there may be a successor to the iPhone XR. I would call it the iPhone XR 2, just to separate. And based on the information we've gotten so far via the web, the iPhone XR 2 might be embracing the OLED instead of the Apple's almighty liquid retina display. It might actually give you guys an actual OLED display, which will be nice to have that. Of course, Apple will have to provide some significant difference between the current XR and the new XR 2. If we turn the phone around and take a look at the front of the phone, there isn't a lot of changes here. It literally looks to me like the iPhone XS or XS Max. No major differences here, but here's the good news. Based on the information I've collected, looks like in 2019, Apple will stop shipping their phones with the old school slow charger. Looks like now they will be providing in the box fast chargers instead of the old school ones that we've seen. So that will be a plus. That will be awesome. As you know, that new iPhones all support fast charge, but you usually will have to spend another arm and a leg in order to get a charger, $60-70. And if this comes included in the box, this will be a huge change for Apple. It will also have a good IP rating, protecting the phone against dust and water, which something that definitely Apple will put in their flagship phones. This are the information collected in regards to the iPhone 11. You let me know in the comment section below. Will you be getting the iPhone 11? Do you think it's gonna be something spectacular? Let me know in the comment section below, and of course, I'll see you in the next video.